And then another.
Do you want to live forever?
Hey, everybody. Hey, it's been a while. Let me just check. Hey! Alright, we got sound coming through. That sounds good. Okay, so I'm on the Australian server, Lionheart, which became infamous. I was actually there. I was actually there with those guys that come from other servers to record those guys who'd come on or transferred onto this server with this Warlock. I think he was around level 30, early 30s, and I was an Ironforge and didn't realise they were PvPing out the front, and I just happened to be out there, and I didn't realise they were recording, you know, the drama. Hang on, let's just check that out. Bit of Coca-Cola into us. Coke Zero, because that's my last vice. Coke Zero. I used to, well, that's a whole other story for a whole other time. Let's just move on. Yeah, no. So there's been drama on Lionheart. We had the invasion of the classic, highly geared and the classic characters coming on to the server and causing a little bit of mayhem in the BGs, but didn't really affect most of us. Actually, some of the people in the Stay Hard Guild had seen them in Stormwind, and when I'd gone to Stormwind, I was getting spells trained, and he was riding around on the, what do you call it, the AQ40 mount, or the AQ mount, the gate opening mount, and I had a bit of a laugh and thought, oh yeah, no, he's in there, he's got AQ, he had an access gear on him, and a few other things, and then as I was playing, people were telling me to go check streams because they're streaming live, and I was like, oh yeah, he gives a shit. But I have been fairly busy in the real world, honestly, and we're doing something. Oh, yep, Direct 12, okay. And let me just double check she's all streaming here. I just wanna. It tells me it is, but we always gotta double check. I just want to be sure, because it lets me know who's I'm talking to. Ah, yes. Want to be sure, because I know. Alright, I heard myself then. Alright, yeah, so there's a couple of things that have been happening with me. I focused predominantly on my TBC rating, doing SSC and Tempest Keep, and we'd hit 10-10 for the Burning Crusade in those two. We'd done 10-10, killed all the bosses, and I got vestments of, I've got some really juicy gear, some of the best for phase 2, or phase 5, whatever you want to call it, all tier 5. And I want to be able to pump the numbers and keep hitting good passes, because it's the only thing that keep you motivated, because fucking RNG, and gear dropping, and I even won the tier 5 Warlock pants, but I just said to myself, it's going to cost me 200-300 gold for what I'm simming as like 5 DPS increase, which is nothing. And so I let it go to one of the hunters or mages, so they can either get their 2-piece or 4-piece, which is actually quite useful for them in TBC. and my time was getting drawn between the two because what I was doing, I had about 10k gold, probably about nine and a bit. No, yeah, no, just on 10k gold saved up, but I've been buying tons of flasks of pure death, which gives you 80 spell power for 2 hours, and tons of destro pots, and other raid consumes, which I've been not going too hard in because I was always playing the economics of survivability and the fact that we were progressing, and the idea was doing top DPS and blowing all your cooldowns and not killing the boss is good for your penis, I guess, and your ego or something, but you don't get nothing really from it. And I've raided so long, and I have been in guilds before where I have been the best DPS by a country mile, but we haven't been killing the boss because it doesn't matter how good one person is, or and it's not an ego thing because this is just a game, and my philosophy is TBC has taught me because this is I have to go back so far in my life. Half my age ago, I was playing right at the end of TBC in 2008. Come back from backpacking, and so I wasn't like a baby, but I was in my early 20s. And anyway, long story short, I had no idea about the game. I just didn't have the time. Time poor because I had to get back into my life. I'd been traveling overseas, backpacking, drinking and partying, having a great time, and I needed to, make shit happen. And luckily, I did. I got into just let's just say took off, got promoted, and the harder I worked, the more rewards I got. But that meant more hours, and yeah, I got more money, and saw bank account go up, and my liver and kidney get damaged all because most of the is drinking a lot more and going out every night, 5 nights a week. Come Saturday, Sunday, I was exhausted. All the workmates would want to spend Saturday with you drinking, and I'd be like, "Fuck me, we spend 12 hours a day working together, drinking at the pub together Monday to Friday, and then on a Saturday, Sunday, you want me to come over and hang out?" I was like, "Jesus Christ!" But where I'm going with is, if you've got the time, the game's easy. Like Asmongold and all these streamers, like the luxury, not only do they get to play the game as much as they want, and I don't think that's healthy, personally, but they get paid to bloody do it. So I guess that's the dream. And they're doing bloody quite well, so good on them. I'm streaming too, so I'm obviously, I've got no qualms about that. I've got a beautiful spot, 50 meters from the beach, fresh air, balcony, beautiful. But I'm thinking about moving my content out on the beach. But most of my balcony at the moment is half storage of my stuff because I've sold a house and downgrading to an apartment on the beach because the house that I wanted. Oh, who's this? Okay. I wanted is not for sale, and what can I do? I can't force them to sell. So I can do other things at the moment because the housing prices are just stupid. So hopefully they collapse. But yeah, I was suffering just massive issues with TBC. Like I was trying to hit all the passing, and it was costing me a lot of gold. So I dropped from about 10k gold down to about 8.5. First world problems. And I'm a person that's been raised that how you save money is you deny yourself, and you keep working and keep making money, and you keep putting money away, and you set yourself a target and you hit the target, and you suddenly you think, well, that's expensive, I can't get it, and suddenly you've got twice as much money in your bank, and the only way to bloody do that is to deny yourself. But I know it's a game, but it's an extension of life. But what's my? I've got plenty. Unlock. I just want to see what my DPS is. Yeah. So I was watching my gold on TBC stop dropping. I was 10.5, 10,500 gold, and then I was 9.5, and then I was down. I was dropping and dropping and dropping. and I was getting down to 8,500, and I just didn't like, because all my available time was 3 or 4 or more, 3 or 4 TBC. Excuse me, I'm gonna get rid of Big Boy because I'm just gonna Pawago. Yeah, so I was starting to churn into my goal because I wasn't farming, because I was spending all my valuable time when I wasn't raiding, because I was basically raid logging, have been for some time now. And let's just do a quick rant. Oh shit, I got poison, I didn't realise. Yeah, I've just been raid logging and I haven't been really trying to level any of the characters, and when I started Season of Mastery hardcore, yeah, I was enjoying it, and I leveled a rogue up to 21. I got a couple other characters at 10 to 15, and they died unfortunately, and my warrior died at 13, and I had parked the Warlock, and I got him up, and I was getting caught between what game I wanted to play, so then life said to me, we're going to give your right hand a bit of drama. So my hand's been killing me, so it's been very hard to play. So it's feeling better at the moment, but so I had a break for a bit, weight, gym, beach, sun, sand, bit R&R, and then I came back and got myself back up to 10k gold on TBC, and then I thought, right, we're going to hit 40 on this guy, and then I've got to win Gold Lotto, because I'm sure it's 80 million. So that I can retire fully. Be retired before 40. Whee! Now we've had a bit of a spec change. Just give me a second here. I just want to see something. Not sure if everything's coming through at the moment. Okay, let me just do a quick test. Just 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's fine. Alright, that's going through. So if anyone's... Yeah, so we've hit our goal targets in TBC, and back up to 10k gold. I got lucky. Ruined Ruby design for dual crafting drops, so I sold that for 500, 600 gold. So that was quick to get me back up closer to 10k. Hang on, I've got bloody poison on me again. Just wanted to talk. I respect at level 36, but I sort of configured where I was going, and I sat on a couple of points. So what I originally leveled as to about mid 30s is I was 5 points in Demonic Embrace. I put 3 into improve Void Walker, put 2 into improve Health Funnel, and where I was going was I was trying to make my Voidy as tough as possible. I'm watching my life drop off here with this bloody poison. Fell Domination and Master Summoner, so which means I could have an pretty much instant cast Void Walker, and also he was more effective in his Torment spells. And then I pumped his Fell Stamina up, which was 15% on top of that. And then I was looking at the rest of the tree, beside the fact I had 5 in corruption, because you've got to have just instant dot, makes life interesting. And I was looking at the tree and I was thinking, okay, I could put 5 in here and it's putting up the damage of my Void Walker. And I was looking at how much damage a Void Walker does. And I thought, hang on, the Voidwalker really does fuck all damage. It's his taunt that is the which is a spell. And yes, hitting hard is going to be great, but 20% damage on top of shit is still shit, if you know what I mean. On the succubus, it's not so bad. What are we gonna do? I'm gonna fear this son of a bitch. Forget how powerful fear is. And I probably shouldn't let him poison me like that. But okay, always keep your face pointed at the dudes. Let's put that on. Suck the life away. Suck the life away. Too easy. Is there a lead here, is there? Oh. It's waiting for me to put the dot on. Life is mana to a Warlock. If you get into the range, I've got 20% enhanced range, and it's absolute shit now. Alright. Shadow Silk. Well, we're going to need that. Yeah, so I was looking at... I was trying to become a... I want to be a demonology master, and I reckon it's viable to manage through it once you start raiding and all that stuff, because improve him, you know. But you're giving away a lot of damage, but you can't do damage if you're dead, and you can't do damage if you're pulling thread all the fucking time. And I wanted Soul Link, and I was thinking, okay, it's very defensive play, and it allowed me to tank a few elites, and my Voidwalker was able to stay up because he had an extra 15% stamina, and I had 20% more life funnel and all the rest of it. And I was thinking, and I've always for leveling Deep Affliction or Demonology, but in TBC and onwards when you've got a Fell Guard and all the rest of it. So I was looking at the tree and I'm thinking to myself, because how I've played this game, and this is where I want to go, because I may clip all this, but very simply, what I noticed in this hardcore guild, there were people dying dozens of times. There was a shitload of people dying. They were leveling to, you know, anywhere from level 10 to say 20s, even into the early 30s, but predominantly in that level 15 to level 25, with the mindset that they're playing fucking retail or they're playing classic, and they're racing from. Let's just go here. Let's just jump out. Let's go. I'm a Horde, but I've become almost, I'm almost both now. Goldshire. You can basically stay in Goldshire to at least level 13. You should not leave this area, Northshire, to at least level 6. Come down here, right? Here you can learn skinning on the side. There's a chick here. First thing, that's what you want to do. Pick up skinning. Skinning is the thing. You're going to make tons of gold. You can pair it with leatherworking, and you can and it's probably the easiest way to make screens to probably disenchant down the line. You know, if you want to build up and fill up your bank or bags or something. If you're playing that long game, you want to get a chanting and you want to build a wand, or you're getting cloth for let's get the killing going out of here. Note to self: you don't play for a day. Okay. I'm sure there's an elite in here, isn't there? Darkness Widow. Where is the stat on her? Darkness Widow. It's not telling me how strong she is. Where is she? Maybe it's hidden underneath. Yeah, so people were dying, and let me just shift it through. people were dying. Let's go quickly back to that map. What the fuck's going on? Why is my map broken? Back into these kingdoms. So what I was seeing in my particular guild, which is one of this, there's only 2, maybe 3 hardcore guilds on the server on this Lionheart because it's very dead, is that technically, yeah, so basically level 6 here in Northshire, come down here, that's along the waterfront here, there's a trainer there, there's a few fishing. What I'm telling you is you might enjoy it. Oh, because I was typing in chat, that's good on me. You might enjoy it. It's not probably the most fun thing to do, but there's no point completely re-dying all the bloody time. What the? Oh, it's because I pressed control. And I'm talking in the bloody game. Okay, that's why. M? Okay. Oh, if I hit control, it means I've got an add-on that allows me to chat to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. But I was seeing people die all the time because basically what they were doing is the Elven Forest, they're pushing into areas. And a lot of these guys, there was a few warriors, but there was a few other classes, hunters and stuff. But warriors were the worst offenders because they just don't have any tools to get out of it. And my warrior died at 13 because I was a fucking idiot charging over here, 2 rares, and I pulled 2 extra dudes and died. And I was like, you dumbass. And I learned that lesson pretty quick. Is you always want to be 2 levels higher than the mobs that are around a quest. Because you want to bully them. And my Void Walker tank as an example, 2 things I noticed leveling as a Warlock. And I'm not telling you stuff that isn't brand new, but I'm going to tell you to refresh. Effectively, what I noticed with my Void Walker tank is when I'm fighting mobs that are equal level, my Voidy took a hell of a beating. Fighting 1 to 2 levels higher, still could do it, but it was like I was taking on a fucking raid boss. You know what I mean? It was like I was turning them into an elite because they've got more to hit me. Let's just kill this prick. Person, this beautiful green spider of love. Get in my range, man. Gotta check. Have I got extended range? Yeah. Okay. Just doesn't bloody feel like it. Okay, and we'll stand just on the side of the hill. Yeah, so what I'm saying is that one of the biggest killers, and it's semi-funny, not so many people were dying in this area, right? But they were dying to pushing into the different zones as fast as possible. No idea why. But that's the mentality in retail, and normal classic is level as fast as possible. So this is what worked for me because I started, a rogue. He's at level 21. I haven't played him because I wanted to get my Warlock up, and also got a warrior, and I also did a couple others, and I killed my warrior at 13 because I was a fucking idiot. So I've learnt firsthand. So stay in Northshire till at least level 6. Get all the stuff. Get junk. Get enough money that you can buy a skinning knife, and you come down here and you buy skinning. And if you want, get leather working because then you can turn. You could probably speed up your income a little bit more. Come down, you pick up the quests, and you can do all those quests and everything like that, and that's great. There's no argument about doing those quests. But the key thing here, who's talking to me now? That name seems very familiar. Yeah, that name is so familiar. But no, thanks, mate. I'm hardcore. I don't think I can't because I'm hardcore. Unless they're hardcore. So what I'm saying is, you're in Northshire. I better just double check this is all coming up on my bloody screen, eh? Oh, okay, yeah, it is. Okay, you can see where I'm pointing. Because sometimes I don't have that on. I turn it off. Okay, so you come down here. You can pick up skinning. I think there's leather working there as well. Come down here, you do your normal quests, but the truth of the matter is you should be around level 6, you can hit level 7. There's a ton of humans here, humanoids, you can grind them for cloth, and you can use that cloth to make either first aid, or you can bank it for tailoring and stuff like that, and it's up to you. And with tailoring, you're using it to build greens, so then you can disenchant. Whoa. And as you can see, oh, there we go. They got a bit of a shadow trance. I love shadow trance. It's beautiful. Shadow cell. Yeah, we probably wanna farm here for a little bit actually. Okay, not silver power. Yeah, that means shit to you anyway. Let me get back to this zone. You know, you get a text all the time. So basically, you're around level 7. You're leaving here, North Shore at 6. You can kill shit here, get up to level 7. The higher, why higher the better. It's not mandatory, but the stronger you are on level, it means you want to be in a position where you bully the mobs. And at the lower level, especially under 20, it's easy to grind mobs because they're going to get you the levels faster, just as fast as questing. Even with a 40 XP bonus, you can do both. So there's quests that are going to take you to the Fargo Deep Mine. And the thing about here being a skinner, and also with leatherworking, is that there's a couple of things. In the mine, there's plenty of the kobolds, and there's chests that spawn inside, but a couple outside. You're wiping these guys out, but also this farm here, and being a skinner, the boars here instantly respawn. And there's a bloody vendor right here. So what you can do to be bored yourself shitless, but if you do it once, you're on the good start. You could stay here till at least level 10. Christ, if you want, you could push yourself to level 11, 12 and stay in this area. Now all you're doing is skinning and either leatherworking, turning the excess skinning stuff into leathers so you can make leathers out of it and all the rest of it, and you're vendoring it all so you get filthy fucking rich. And I was finding this easier on my rogue when I came here because simply all I did was, you know, auto attack, and the boars here are level 5, and you can level your skills and weapons and stuff. But then also going down here and killing the kobolds, they will drop in weapons and maces, and so depending on what class you are, they will drop in improvements for your DPS if you're a melee character and all the rest of it. And so this mine and there's a vendor here, and I believe there's a vendor over here or here. Just staying in this area, I easily got to level 10, and I constantly went in and just kept killing and killing and killing and killing. I did this on my rogue. I've done this on, not so efficiently on the Warlock, but I came back on my Warlock to farm the area for cloth and linen when I was trying to pump my because I didn't worry a bit too much about my first aid on my Warlock, but I come to the conclusion that's retarded in hardcore. But all I'm saying is the start is North Shire, level 6, stay in here, get to level 6, get as much junk and crap on you, sell, come down here. If you want, kill humanoids and everything around here, but you want to come down here, there's a skinner and a leather and a fisherman trainer, and you can do all three if you want. Make sure you got the coin, and then you come over here, do the quest, pick up the quest to come into Fargo Mine. I think you're killing the kobolds and getting their candles and everything. But the goal is you come in here and you're making your bloody ass. Because I was running around skinning out here, you know. I was running around trying to skin things. Just come here, stay on this farm, that farm. The boars were instant spawning. Now, Lionheart server's pretty dead, so it was a pretty effective method. Maybe in other servers there might be 20 other people here doing this. But I did this on this server on several characters, and I had... It depends on how... What's the right word? You'll resolve to give yourself a leg up, because really golden money is power, because it means you can buy stuff. You can't buy shit off the auction house, but you can buy skills and stuff. And if you can get yourself loaded and you're living to level 10 and you're basically just sitting here, it's not the most exciting thing to do. If you want excitement, you can go in and clean the whole fucking mine out, and there's a level 10 rare in there. You want to make sure you're probably a couple levels above him, because he's got a bit of life and there's a shitload of mobs in there as well, so you can pull quite a bit as well. But let's go back here, back to that mine. So that's my advice if you're starting a hardcore character and it's fresh. You're going on other servers, it may vary. There may be a shitload of competition. Lionheart has been fairly empty, but you've got that one, you've got this one. I believe that's even there, but I think there's a few reds around here, honestly. But these two are easy. There's a vendor, You fill up your bags, you sell, go down, do that. You'll get cloth, you'll get weapons, you'll get everything. Pretty much look after yourself, and you're improving, and you're getting rich at the time, and you'll get strong, and then you can go off and kill Hogger and do other quests and all that other crap if you want to. Now, what I was seeing in my particular hardcore guild is people doing their own thing, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying what I'm saying is you got to do it. But what they're doing is they're pushing the Westfall. A lot of them were warriors, but don't get me wrong, not all of them were. And they were getting the quest from here, Sentinel Hill. And the quest is, I think you got to kill 10 to 15, I think there's trappers. They're basically rogue dudes, and there's wizards. The rogue dudes, unbeknownst, can throw a net and trap you. And there's obviously these mages, I think they're called defilers or something. And they hit you with a nice 80 firebolt damage fireball, and they got quite a good range on them. And what a lot of time is the warriors are going here, and they were either level 15 or they were level 17. The mobs here, if my memory is correct, are level 17 to 18, probably as low as 6, maybe low as 15, 16, as high as 18. I think they're roughly 17 is a sweet spot. So these guys are coming in here at level 17, and what I'm talking about, there's two things that I'm focusing on. First is I did say it to people, but people don't want to pay attention to you, and I was like, okay, and I was watching all the deaths. Like, there was like half a dozen in a guild that's not like there's 50 of us. There was like 10 to 12 people on, and half of them died, and they restarted and they died again, and some of them had died 3 or 4 times. A guy that I play with on the TPC server, he's now died 8 times at least, 6 times at least minimum, on mages, warriors, and everything, because he keeps not listening to what I keep telling him. And I said, it may sound boring, but when I got this quest to do the same thing, right, I said to myself, I know this quest. This quest is deadly. Those mages are deadly. And what I did is, I want to come back and bully an area. So if I know a quest says, the mobs are 17 as an example, this particular quest, what I did was I left this area and went, okay, as you progress further into the quest chains and further into these zones, the mobs here are level 13, 14, then they go up to 15, 16, and then they start getting higher around here, and they're even higher down here. I jumped out of there, and this is where I went over to Loch Mondan. And I'm in the wetlands there, sorry. Where is it? I actually came to Ironforge, and I did a few of the Ironforge quests, which gave me another level, and I cleaned up a few of them. And if I was technically being smart, I could have come to Ironforge earlier and done a few more quests, realizing that in Season of Mastery, you're getting a 40% bonus on quests. So I was finding, even being in some cases 4, even up to 6 levels higher than when the quest first was given, was still giving me the maximum experience. And that's when I looked on Wowhead, and you could adjust the level, what level are you? And I thought, oh, okay, well that's good. So I cleaned a few of these up, and I made my way into Loch Mardan. And Loch Mardan is, the mobs here around level 11, 12, 13. Of course, they start getting higher, and they're 17, 18, and they're 16 on here, and all the rest of it. So I did these quests, and I kept going. And once I got up to level 19, right, and hit these mobs, I then come back to bully this area. I was now level 19. I've got more life. My Void Walker is 2 levels now higher than the mobs, which means when I'm finishing a fight, killing the mobs, just putting on my normal rotation, my Void Walker isn't nearly dead, or it's like it's like taking on an elite. Like I'm healing him, I'm fighting my balls off, and it's slowing my kill ratio down. I come back now, my Void Walker is not taking much damage. I'm watching his threat. His threat's not getting resisted. The taunts aren't getting resisted, so that means he's racking up a lot of threat, and which means I can DPS harder. I can throw more dots. I don't use Shadow Bolt. I was just wandering my ass off, and so that's because I'm using Questy, I can see, and because through experience, I come back, and the key thing that I kept telling my mate, he started 4 mages and they all got wiped because he's doing AOE farming, and he was going to tell me he was going to go to ZF at level 42, and he was going to go all the way to level 55, and I said, are you sure? And he said, yeah, I'm really confident. And after his 4th or 5th death as a mage, like I think he got to level 25 or 26, a couple of times. I said, dude, you're sort of dying out in the real world. You're going to get slaughtered in ZF. And I think ZF's been fixed to stop AoE farming. But what I kept telling him is, being level 19 and the mobs are 17, it meant the aggro range was reduced. That meant I could run into areas and not pull multiple mobs. And and there were some elite quests that I've left because I know they're deadly and I'll die because I'm soloing it. But I did come back later because sometimes the experience I got elite quest wasn't so good, but the item was decent. And as an example, my pants, 11 stamina 4. That was 200% increase for me. And I went, and that's you can Google Warrior there from what quest it is. And it's elite quest. And I knew there was one part of that quest that if I went at the appropriate level, there's a high chance I would die. And the 2 elite mobs I had to fight had 3k life or something. And it would have been probably close to getting killed. Because of my Voidwalker, it was a risk, and I didn't want to take the risk. So what I'm saying is when I came back anywhere from 2 to 4 levels higher on elite quests, I wasn't aggroing on the mobs. I could cherry pick targets, walk through, not aggro the whole fucking screen, and happy days. And as an example, where people getting killed, because I was suspicious of this, is where's Lochmadan? As you go up here through the wetlands, you get a quest to go up and kill these mobs. I made sure I was basically about level 20 when I came through, because I can remember I farmed this area on my mages, AoE farming when I started playing Alliance after having 2 level 60 hordes on Remulus, and that died, so I jumped on the Alliance side. I knew the mobs here around at least level 20 to 22, and I know the further you go in different areas, the higher they get. I know this is all lead up here. So I've come through here and I fought the quest. I didn't kill everything because I didn't want to risk it, and I was like, I don't want to risk it. And I knew the orcs here are going to be level 24, maybe possibly 28. And a few warriors in my guild would go through here at level 18, 19, because they can, and they run down here, and then they saw shit to mine on the hills. So they came over, and all we heard was just saw this such and such killed by, the particular orc warrior name. And I googled them, and they're like level 24, level 28. And then I said, what level are you? And it's like 18. I said, oh, for fuck's sake. So going through this area to get to here is pretty. The lower level you are, the higher your aggro range is, and there's a lot of crocodiles that went over here. So there's a high chance if he got past here, he probably would have got aggroed a dozen things along here and died anyway. But because he come off the road and was mining here, this pulled aggro and wiped out. And then the same thing happened in Darkshore. I was watching Darkshore. I think you want to be in Darkshore level 17 to level 19 or something. And I was watching people in the guild get level 15, level 15 going in there. And my philosophy is, do it. You can do whatever you want, but the lower your level, the higher chance, and this is what people weren't realizing, is that one-on-one, Hawkeye shoes, be leather, wouldn't you? Yeah, I could tell. One-on-one, they can kill the mob, but as soon as you get 2 on you, it's a whole different ball game. And because they were a couple of levels lower than the mobs, the mobs in the particular area, they were aggroing a lot of them. And from my memory in Darkshore, a lot of the mobs are level 15, level 18, and they still give decent XP. And so I kept telling people, and especially warriors, they were aggroing big ranges, going and hitting one target, and bringing a lot more mobs onto them. And so my long-winded speech is that you want to stay in an area. You want to stay in an area as long as you can, and as you progress further into a zone, the mobs level will go up. Right? It's just how it is. And then you jump to one of the other zones, and you just use something like Questy, whatever, and you can see the mobs. Plus, having experience too helps. Right? And you wanna, and some of the high levels it's been harder for me to do it. Be at least 1 or 2 levels higher. And what it's done, it's made it easier for me to get through a quest faster, kill faster, and use something like the succubus. Right now she's copping a hide in here, so we'll just fear. Quickly double, triple dot. And it meant I was able to punch through quests faster. I was able to cherry pick particular mobs. I keep forgetting I've got a new ward now. Just fire that. Come on, big boy. I was able to cherry pick mobs. I was able to walk into an area and pick only a couple of mobs instead of having aggroing 2 or 3 extra mobs and getting bogged down and having to micromanage everything. So I wanted to be in control. I want to pick the fights, and because I know if I'm picking the fights as a Warlock and I'm getting the dot up first and then I'm getting the fear, it's easy for me to do. Or send in my pet first. Like, to play this Warlock wrong is for me to say start casting shadow bolts on a target and then have my demon on defensive, and then she attacks once I get attacked. Or me to open up, doesn't matter what spell it is, attack first and then send her in. The reality is, you know, to do it properly is you're always sending in you're sending in her first, and if I'm trying to be smart, I'll let her get a couple of hits and I can watch the aggro here, but she's not going to be like the Woodwalk. She's definitely not going to hold aggro for long. Oh. And then you can see it's blue, that means now she's red. Now we put on a fear. Fear's extremely powerful. Happy days, another eye. Yeah, so that's what I was saying. So I had to get on my perch and tell a few of these people, because so many of them died, and quite a few people have given up on hardcore. They've gone to Soul of Master, which means they can use the auction house. They can do 10 other things, and or they've just quit. They've just quit because they kept dying. And I'll send her off because she's got taken bugger all damage here. Okay. Oh. So I don't want people to quit because, well, it's better to have a few people in the game. But this server is pretty dead. And I'm always learning myself. Oh, Bronzy, I think she's a, oh jeez, there's a few. Well, I'm gonna have to save her. We're gonna pull her back. Effective of poison. She got him. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, so many people were dying on my. What it was is they're pushing into zones and areas and trying to do quests and stuff where they're quite deadly, and they're either equal level or level or 2 under. The mobs, which means the aggro range is bigger. If you're 2 to 4 levels higher, you're going to still get a shitload of XP from the Season of Mastery 40% bonus to experience, and from the quest. Alright, she's going to die here, I think. I'll pull her back. Get in range. That should finish him off. Jeez, I love Shadow Trance. Okay. push this. There we go. Happy days. Stay with me, honey bunny. Going now. Finish him off. Beautiful. Alright. So we're just going to pull back to the hill because I've already hit the quest. So this quest I've ended up being 3-4 levels higher than yeah, these are level 35 mobs. So I can use her here. She does a shitload of DPS. Massive DPS compared. She's like having a wand, another wand out compared to the Void Walker. The Void Walker here is still usable, but I don't need the threat because one, I can manage it, and two, it allows me, because I'm 3 levels higher than the mobs, that I can use her, which means she's not getting hit as much. She hits a lot. They're not resisting her lash, and she does more DPS, or she does efficient DPS instead of missing and dodging, and she dodges and misses their goodies. If that all makes sense. Now, and I don't want to be preaching. I just want to say this has been in my experience, and I've seen people die, and then I've seen people quit. And I'm not level 60 because other people are race to 60, so you know, you take everything with a grain of salt. But I respect, as I said, I was going deep demonology. I had 5 embrace for buffing myself, 2 for improved health funnel so I could keep my Void Walker up, more improve my Void Walker's taunt abilities, pumped his stamina up by 15%, and then I was getting Master Summoner, which means I could have an instant Void Walker, and it was, you know, instant, and plus it was cheaper to do it and all the rest of it, cost less mana and all the rest of it. And then I started looking at, I really want Soul Link, but I have to get Unholy Power, and I thought, it's not 20% damage buff on a Void Walker is fuck all still. On a Succubus, it's decent. And then the Master Demonologist, I really like it, but I thought, geez, it's really defensive. And I probably might be better going drain tanking. So I respect, kept 5 in Corruption, got 3 for Suppression, which has allowed me to do some high quests and fight mobs that are 2 or 3 levels. And I've just had to be very, very cautious. Improve Life Tap, which is good. This is Amplified Curses, yeah. For raid boss or dungeon boss, it's okay, but I think it's wasted in general leveling. But this, you know, 1 point. Foul Concentration is an absolute, because it allows me actually just to stand there and just drain life. So, and my spec just got more buffed at level 38. And it's not 40 that gets, 40 I get my horse and everything, but it's level 38 you want to get to where drain tanking becomes really efficient, and I'll explain in a second. Improve Curse of Agony, an extra 6% damage on your Curse of Agony. It's fucking nothing. 6%? Fuck off. Maybe in a raid, but Curse of Agony, you know, it's damage spread over a long time. 6% is nothing. If it was 30% or something, it'd be worth it. It's 3 fucking points for 6%. I'm rolling my eyes. Improve Range, which is good. Nightfall Proc, which gives me the instant cast Shadow Bolts. That's gone off 2 or 3 times per per mob, which is great at times. Siphon Life, which is good. So at 15 health, but now I've got, at level 38, you get the next one as it's 22 health. That's about a 30% increase over the Siphon Life at whatever level you can get it at first. And I'm going to keep going down into Shadow Mastery and then go to Dark Pack, and then I'll turn off her Lash so she's not using any mana, and I'm just going to suck her mana out. And I may use the Imp as well. And that's where I'm going, and I may end up being both going into here and down the line. Destro is great for, I'm trying to work out a way how to get to 11 points in Shadowburn, because I think having execute is brilliant, but it's going to take 11 points to do it, and I may think it's better to maybe go elsewhere, but that's dead to me. That's dead to me, and then that becomes useless. So that's 11 levels where I'm not getting any benefit. So that's a hell of a lot. So I can respec later on, and it may be smarter to increase my shadow damage, get Dark Pack, which means I can just suck the mana out of whatever demon I'm using, which would either be her or the Imp or the Void. Well, I won't be sucking the mana out of the Void Walker, I can tell you that. But that's why I respect, and the main reason I did it at 36, but at 38, this is when things become bloody more efficient. So rank 3 drain life, you get 29 health. You start being able to drain to stand there and take a bashing and drain life off the mob, and you're killing them effectively, especially if you have your succubus out. You're sort of winning. But the next one, this is at rank, you get at level 38, 29 to 41. Now that's a huge jump, and it allows you to basically just stand there and start sucking life out of that mob, and also you're getting a 30% increase on the life return to you from Siphon Life, plus a massive increase. No, I wouldn't say, I can't remember what the math was, it was 40% more life through Drain Life between rank 3 and rank 4. I'm not sure when rank 5 comes, let's just have a look. And we get Death Core at 42, which is I'm gonna bloody love. So look at level 40, Demon Armor, that makes you a little bit stronger. It's not a massive improvement. How Terror is actually pretty good. 40-second cooldown. I love it in TVC when it's instant. Emulate, yep, that's just a good little dotter. Let's just go down. More damage at Corruption, that's great. Curse of Shadows, yeah, big deal. Health Funnel, that's not too bad. Drain Life, rank 5, level 46. So 55 health from 41. What's that? That's 14 increase. So what's that? What's half of 41 is it's approximately 20. So it's another 30-40% increase on the spell, which isn't too bad. But that looks like, is that the last? Did you get it? Or did we get more? Oh no, we get a 71. Oh, that's quite a jump. But at level 54, it's... What's Siphon Life at rank 445 health? Okay, well that seems to be about it. But at level 38, that's when Drain Tanking gets really, really efficient. Really efficient at doing it. Okay. Let's get into... let me just quickly check the guild here. Soul of Iron now. Used to be hardcore. Poor Linda has died that many times on her priest. This is probably about, I think, the 5th or 6th, and I'm not putting her down. I'm just saying she's had a hell of a time.
Never felt so good.
Now, also we'll talk macros in a second. Now we're going to stand here and we're just going to drain tank this. And I resisted this, but it's probably not a smart thing for me to do actually. What am I... Something I was going to mention. Ah yes, macros. So I've got this great macro. I'm just pressing one because my right hand was killing me, my wrist. RSI damage. I've had issues with it in the past and it was really killing me. At the moment, on the F key, I've got my updated 3-dotter. So what you can see, clear target, dead, help, target enemy, no target exists, pet attack, and then I've got a cast sequence macro and I've put in the ranks of the spells. So it'll go Siphon Life, Agony, then Corruption. It'll go Life Tap, Drain Life, Corruption, refresh for Corruption, and start shooting my wand. So I'll just show you as an example. So I'm not tabbing, I'm not picking the target.
Let's get this party
By just pressing it once, you can see it automatically targeted. Sends my pet into attack. Right, I'll stop running, and then I'll hit that. So life drain. And normally it refresh that, and now we do one. And that resets, if I was to target another mob, it would then reset again, and I can manually put those dots up. So she's gone in, and because I've got extended range on Affliction now, okay, now I manually take over. I then throw one dot. I told her to stay with me still. Now, if you've seen this channel, you can tell I'm a pretty hardcore was a primal farmer when they were selling for 30 to 40 or 30 to 60 gold on the TBC service. We're going to do a quick cheat and give a drink of potion. Because, yeah, TBC, this is even better, way better performance with life draining like that. But it becomes more efficient. You can do it at lower levels. But just to recap, okay, well, I'm going to do fear automatic. So that resets that, and now we go into wand mode. And I'm not I've got it all on my screen. You can see I've got all numbers on my key bindings. F5. You know, I can press Shift F to shoot off my wand. I can SG for my thingy bob. Right. Well, I'm just pressing the F key. Straight away, it tells my. Oh, I manually did that. So we do a life drain. And it helps know put a fear in, and then I got that, which means game over. So we do this. Actually, I'll take the target off because I actually manually target that. So I'm going to run. You just got to be facing it. So it's already automatically targeted it for me. I'm going to fear. Automatic life tap. Life drain. It's out of range now. Refresh the dot, and then we wand. Now against these spiders, they poison me. It's probably not good for me to just stand there and take a love tap. Just keep them feared. And as you can see, she's hardly hurt. I probably don't even need to do that, but we're going to. What are we going to do? Okay, eat our food. So she's set on defensive, and I'll show you another thing in a second what we can do regards to macros if you're wanting macros for as well. So let me just keep eating away. Let me bring up my macros. So this is my 3 dots, and I call this new, and I had an older version there. And I was using this, just setting my Void Walker in, and I would just sit down and put up the dots, and I would be watching my aggro, and then I would just, because every time I'm pressing the F key, it's going through that cycle. So, and because if I press it fast and they're in range, it quickly puts the 3 dots on. And I had emulate in there. So in this one, it's Siphon Life, Agony, Corruption, Emulate, Life Tap, Drain Life, Corruption again, and then start shooting my wand. And that's all me just pressing one key. But this is my new version, as it called 3 dots new. It's, you know, a very technical term. So again, what it does is it drops the target once there's a new target, or you've killed the mob, and it sends her into attack. Now I've also got a macro here that it sends corruption, and it also makes her attack as well. I could take that out, but I can't be fucked. The pet attack off that particular one. But what I want to show you is I've also got, not sure if I've actually got it under, no I haven't. I've got it here, pet attack, pet follow, pet passive, and pet attack, pet defensive. So if you're watching the screen, there's the little seal for passive and defensive. Now I've got what I call F11 key on my Naga. See, she goes to passive, and 12 she goes to defensive, and it's saying there's nothing to attack. Now what I mean is, what I'll do is I'll pick a target. I'll pick one where I'm not going to aggro fucking 10 other mobs. Here we go, this dude over here. send her in.
I've never felt so good.
Before she gets there, I pull her back, and she's gone passive. Now, if you get attacked, she's not going to fight me. So, just have to set her back, click on myself, and she goes back to defensive. And it's telling me, hang on, there's nothing to attack, motherfucker. But by pulling her passive, what happens is, when I'd send her in under the defensive thing, she rushes in. Let's just say I rushed her in and triggered 3 other mobs. I would then try to pull her back, but because she's in defensive, every time she got attacked, she'd stop and defend herself or fight back, and this would get her killed, or cause me problems. So what I did, by putting her passive, she doesn't fight, she runs back to me, and this works for all the demon pets, and 100 pets, I'm sure it's the same. So the idea is, look, let's just do a test. Now, because I'm telling her to attack with my macro, she will attack even though she's in passive, just to confuse you. And I want her back. I say, come back to me. I don't want to pull this other mob. We have. Straight away, she's gone for that mob. I'm going to fear this one. And she's going to go after, because in this macro, it's always pet attacking.
Shadow trance.
Want to get poisoned? Beautiful. Yeah, so look, at the end of the day, actually, how much experience I'm getting from these kills? Oh, actually, it's a decent amount of experience. See, the experience is quite good. Hang on, what do I need? These are fairly easy to kill. So that's just a couple of the macros. So basically, I don't need to have 8 soul shards on me. Alright, so just to recap the macros, pet attack, I put her in defensive, which means she'll defend me. And the reason I put the defensive there is because when I'm pulling her back under pet follow, I'm telling her to go passive, because, as I said, if she's in a standard defensive and she gets attacked, she keeps running back, or she won't give up the fight. And there are times you just don't want your pet to die, so you pull her back, and by passive she comes back to you, or any of the demon pets. So if I just quickly exit, F11, boom, goes to passive, and 12, it's saying hang on. So there's 20 other things you can do as well. And then the other macro is my 3-dot macro, which is under the qualify my character. Clear target exists, pet attack, cast sequence, da-da-da-da-da. Actually, come to think of it, let's save that. Let's just save that. 3-dot special. Call it 3-dot special. I'm going to put it onto that. Just save it so it's available to all the characters. And yeah, and that's just not Warlock. You can, any class that's using a pet, you can do that, obviously. So again, I'm not alt tabbing, I'm just press F, right? So it's target, send her in, right? Siphon life. I'm pressing F again, F again. Now I'm looking on the thing, I can see that's red. It's out of range. I know I'm in range now. We drain our life. Corruption is low, and it turns it into my wand. Manually tap. I'm out of range of my spells, but it sends her in. That's what I wanted. Okay. Now I'm gonna. I don't want to put a fear in a macro, because that means I'll be fearing mobs And that's the worst thing I can do, because fear will get you killed. So I've got 2 mobs on me, that makes it very difficult. I'm going to tell her to take this one. I'll tell her to take that one. I can do this for days. There's nothing hard about that. The only problem is the more you make it interesting.
Let's have some.
I'm going to pull it back to me. And because I'm putting dots on it, it's telling her to attack. But she needs to be healed. Send her in now. And then we put that dot on. She'll do a bit. Now, if I had a nice execute, that's where I want Shadow Burn. Just to be able to go kaboomba. So, I think I need a few more levels. Because it's 11 points into Destro. The first 10 doesn't improve me for leveling. So, okay. Let's bandage. I'll eat some food. Yeah, so I had a look at my Primal video. I think it's got 6,000-7,000 views, which isn't too bad for a part-timer like me. I haven't really promoted it. But yeah, level 38 is to make drain tanking more efficient, because your siphon life return has gone up by 30% plus, and your drain life has given you approximately 35 to 40% more life back. Okay.
Never felt so good.
Now, if this is my Void Walker, all I'll be doing is just trying to manage the threat, and how quickly do I put more dots on. And it's easier with the Void Walker. It just means I just do everything a bit slower, but I know she's not going to be able to keep threat, but I know she's going to be, she can DPS. My dots and her DPS is enough to kill the mob quicker than it can aggro and come after me, if that makes sense. Refresh that dot.
Shadow trance.
Probably a waste of a shadow trance, but okay. Oh. And the idea is you keep your face, no matter if you're in plate, leather, cloth, keep your face towards the enemy because it doesn't daze you, and it means that's got your most defense. As well, trust me, I'm a Warlock farming seed, cast a shitload of seeds in dungeons and raids over the last couple of months, and I'm telling you now, I've only lived sometimes by the barest of margins is because I've kept my face forward to the enemy, because if you turn your back, you got no defense, no armor, and you're dead. And clothies have no armor anyway, but a little bit gives you, what's the defense? How much? There you go. 15. And there you go. There's another thing. Mobs, that defense that reduces more against mobs that are lower than you. That's how the game works. The higher you are the mobs, the less damage they do to you. They still hurt you, but they don't. It's a big advantage to be higher. So, class over. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to let her hit here for a little bit. I'm going to dot once so I can see the threat. I dot again. See, she's already half life, so she can off tank. She really can't tank. And by doing what I've done now, I can do that with her, but it slows down my kill time because I've got to heal her. Like if I did that again with her life where it is, she'd be dead. So what I'm going to do is do this. Pardon me.
Let's get this party started.
And I was just about to say it. Just so if you read that tooltip, by doing life, what do you call it? Tank drainer? Yeah, tank drainer. The more, so it's your corruption and your drain life have a 4% chance to set off your shadow trance. My experience with this ability at the end of Classic, and of course the upgraded version in TBC, is that if you're relying on, if you have multiple corruptions on mobs, and sometimes it's just not efficient to have 5 mobs all dotted up, but if they are, they're going to give you a very high chance of getting more shadow, going to shadow trance to get instant shadow bolts. But by dotting up the mob and using drain life as an offensive weapon, which it is, spell, it gives you a higher chance to get automatic shadow bolts. I've had at least 3 on range of mobs.
Never felt so good.
Okay. So you can see my plate bars. Blue's good, yellow means uh-oh, red means incoming. I've aggroed. And you can see that the drain life is actually pretty decent DPS.
Shadow trance.
God, I love that. Oh, I think he resisted. Get in the range. That's the only downside. Okay, we've got a shadow trance. We'll fire that off. That's going to give us big aggro straight away. So we're going to get a fear off. Okay. I'm sure we've aggroed another mob. I'm going to pull her back to me. I'm going to heal. Oh, okay, good. She has brought another mob. Oh, so that's nasty. That was nasty about that mob. Oh, resisted. Just gonna drain tank without fearing. And see, having shadow burn there would be fantastic because it just means I wouldn't have, you know, and execute's good. If you know what I mean. Alright, she heals up. Now the idea is we get down to Dark Pack and I could just suck 900 mana off her straight away, which 900 mana is what, 50% of my mana? Almost? So it's not too bad.
Let's get this party started.
Now, I've still got a pretty decent wand. Oh. And I probably should be using my wand more. Alright, we're going to retreat back. And we're just going to heal up, aren't we? Alright, we're going to sit on the hill. We'll take our damage. Let me just, I'm just going to jump in a talent calculator. Reset. Oh, that's Burning Crusade. What am I doing? Classic Warlock talent creator. Life's coming back pretty good. So we've got 5 in corruption. We've got 2 in improved life tap. We'll put 3 in suppression because that triggers fel concentration. We'll put 5 in fel. We'll put 3 in agony, 2 in grim reach, 2 in nightfall, 1 there. 2, 3, 2. Okay, 5 in. Hang on, we'll take 5 out of that. I need 25 points, so 1 there. Oh, okay, yeah. I have to say that. So if I respec at level 40, I can have Dark Pack, but I give up 5 in Demonic Embrace, so I lose 15% stamina, which drops me probably down to about 1500 life. Okay. Let's take Dark Pack off. Siphon Life there, 20. We don't need that one, we don't need that one. Oh. Okay, so 21 points in Affliction to get Siphon Life. Ah, yeah, so I can be Siphon Life with Shadow Burn at level 41. But I'm giving up survivability because I don't have 15% in demonology, in stamina. That may be it too. Hang on. Shadowburn. Oh shit, I'd have rank 4 Shadowburn by then. That's fucking pretty decent actually. We might have to give that a go actually at level 41. We might have to give that a go. Otherwise, what we're looking at is if I reset destruction, so I've got 5 in improved Shadowbolt, 5 in Bane, and then 1 in Shadowburn to get the Shadowburn spell, which at rank 40 is, you get rank 4 at level 40, it's up to 300 shadow damage instantly, which can crit. Alright, let's just quickly reset the talent tree. Okay, so let's point points into here, there. So at level 40 we'd have increases damage dealt and life drain spells by 10%. So all my shadow damage goes up by 10%, and I can then Dark Pack, suck the mana out of my out of my demon, whatever demon it is, except for Void Walker, because obviously you don't want to do that. Alright, I'm just going to be right back. Nature call. Hasta la vista. Ah, we're back. Had to empty the bladder. Had to hopefully share that with you. Okay, I'm just doing a quick another build here. Let me just take this back. Okay, we don't need all those points there. We definitely don't need all. Oh, we don't need all the points there. Points there. Do we? So basically, we have 21 points in the affliction tree for this build, right? And I'm just gonna see how far in demonology I can get. Okay. Hmm. That's interesting. I can get 21 points into affliction and then 30 into demonology, which means I can't get soul link because I need that at one extra point. If I have my succubus increases all damage by. Just let me see how quickly I can. Just want to see how can I get to demonology. I need 25 points. Still 2 points. Okay. Oh, level 39. I can get Master Demonologist. Succubus increases all damage caused by 10%. Don't have instant corruptions. I give too much up. Yeah. Alright, so 5 in corruption. So I go 5 in corruption, 2 improved life tap, 3 in suppression, which gives you approximately 6% hit on your affliction spells, 5 into foul concentration, which is 70% on your spells, 2 into grim reach, 2 into nightfall, 1 into improved curse of agony, and then 1 into siphon life. Alright, so we're technically there, but I got 3, 1. Okay, then we jump to destruction. I forget about the 5 that are in demonology at the moment. So So we got that would give us 21 points in affliction when I'm just building. I should probably put this on the screen, but 5 into improve Shadowbolt, 5 into Bane, which in casting time, and then 1 into Soulburn, and that's level 41. And then going forward, we put 5 into Demonic Embrace, which is 15% stamina buff. Boom. Boom. 51. Yeah. There's room to maneuver. There's room to maneuver. I just like the idea of an execute. That's all.
Now I'm talking.
But it's not viable until level 41. Ah, I had 2 shadow trances. There's nothing more worse than getting multiple shadow trances. She's not taking anybody damage. I had a range of a wand. Oh.
Netherlands. Let me go. Alright, go kill him. This party started.
Go kill. I know I'm gonna need this spider silk for tailoring. So it's good to be farming these dudes. Okay. I think sometimes doing an extra 10% damage on everything you can, or getting a new spell that allows you to have a new weapon in your arsenal is more beneficial, especially an instant cast dot. But there's just no way I can get it earlier unless I don't go with Siphon Life. What's going on, boy? Sorry? Or was that a bot that just come into the chat? Is he a bot? Thirst? 1, 2, 3. Alright. Let's have some fun, girl.
Shadow trance.
You're coming for some love. That uses a shitload of my mana. It's a reason I don't do multi-dotting fearing, because it's a good way to limit. Where's the Roma? Stealth. Okay. Is there any blues here? No, okay. Alright, we're back to 200 XP. We're out of, let's get 70k XP up, and then go turn that quest in.
Shadow trance.
We've got another mob to kill. Go get him, Gil. Bronella? Bronlilla? Bronlia? Bronny? I tell you what, having this what is it? Nekaros add-on and that on the shadow trance is just something that's burning my brain from leveling as a warlock. Wrath of the Lich King. So when I first met my missus, and she thought I was cheating on her because we just started dating. Oh, yeah, another cracker jacket there, mate. And I can't remember if it was a Friday night or Saturday night, and she just thought I wasn't answering the phone. And here we go. Tell her right back here, so don't get too much attention. Attack now, girl. And I was in my new place, and I was playing on my big plasma, and in the living room, in the middle of I think it was next Ramas, and she was a super hottie, athletic, in the prime of her life, but was a girly girl. She was really good at she studied all English and was all reading and books and not she wasn't intellectual, but it was all words and stuff like that, and she grew up with 4 other sisters and basically with her mother, and they didn't know any Australian sports or lingo or anything like that because the heritage was Polish, and their parents were immigrants to Australia, and they were born all here in Australia, and I didn't tell her I played any of these games or anything like that because I never did it around her, and we're always doing adventurous things, swimming, fishing, kayaking, you name it. And WoW was my secret hobby, and has been for some time. And there I was on a Friday night, and she's ringing me and calling me because she was in real estate at the time, and she wanted to because she was working Saturdays, weekends are her biggest days for selling houses, and she was ringing and texting me at 9, 10 o'clock at night, and I was in the middle of next Ramas. I think it was the spider boss, funny enough, and I'm trying to battle res someone, and she's ringing and ringing and ringing me, and you can't get off, you can't just pick up the phone. The phone was on the other side of it was in the kitchen table or something like that, so it was in a whole other room. And long story short, she thought I was cheating on her, and she thought I had, and this is when I knew she was absolutely, it was locked in Eddie from that moment. Because she was playing, she had a lot of attention, she had a lot of suitors coming after her, but she was letting me know that I was up there, and I was like, well, listen, if you got all that action going on, I'm not interested in someone who's hooking up left, right, and centre. But she said she wasn't, and but that was the moment, that was the lock-in moment, because what happened, because I didn't respond or pick up the phone, right? Because I was raiding in Axramas in Wrath of the Lich King. She thought, this is what she told me afterwards. She come over and we were progressing through Naxxramas at the time, and I just got my first bit of raid loot ever. Right, I was like, I didn't even know what the people said. Roll. I was like, what? How the fuck do you roll? Slash roll. Oh, okay. So and meanwhile, she pulls up in her car, sprints out, and starts panning on all the windows. Hey, are you cheating on me with someone? Are you with someone in there? And I'm probably making it sound worse than it was, but I'm sitting there going, what the hell? Because I jumped about 20 feet. It's like 10 o'clock at night, and she's panning on my bedroom window. I was like, what the fuck? And I'm like, and we're 3/4 fighting the boss, and eventually, by the time, I'm like, hang on. And I got raid comms on, and the blokes are all laughing at me. What's wrong? I said, the new girlfriend. She does know I play WoW, and I'm trying to keep that from her. They're all like laughing at me. I said, I gotta go AFK. Yes, we just killed the boss. All right. Yes, I got the wand. All right, no dramas. And then I've like, hang on, guys, and I just alt tab, pulled up thing, and I quickly jump up, run out, open the door. I said, what? Come in. What's wrong? And she jumps on me and she goes, who's here? I said, no one's here. What are you going on about? And so she's like, you know, and I could have just said, look, I'm playing Warcraft. I'm playing a game online or anything like that. But I said, that's my out. And I went, no, come in. What? No. So I said, come in. It was open plan apartment, 2-bedroom apartment. I said, come in. Look, there's no one hiding here. There's no one going out the back door. Obviously, you would have seen them. I said, come in the main bedroom, bathroom, into the lounge room, and into the office there. And she's like, so there's no one here. Look under the beds. Look in the cupboards. She goes, what are you doing? Oh, I was on the bloody computer. When you answer the phone? I said the phone was on silent. I had no idea. Though I could hear it vibrating and ringing, and I had a ringtone for her, so I knew it was her ringing me. And so lucky she didn't ring it. And so she's hugged me and kissed me, and she goes, oh, I just wanted to make sure you're all good and everything. And I'll be honest, I thought you were cheating on me. And I was like, okay, yeah, thanks for that. And then, sort of laughed about it. She goes, all right, I'm going to go home now. I said, what? You're not going to stay the night? You're not going to give me some, loving? She goes, no. And I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. So then she's taken off and gone home, and because she had to get up at 6 a.m. for selling houses and shit like that and apartments. And that was WoW was yeah, I hid it from her. And I think it was 12 months to 18 months later that once it was all locked in and I knew it was, all locked up, I brought it up one day and I started doing it, and I remember her turning to me and she was cooking dinner and she turned to me and she just went, wow, you hid that well. And I said, yeah, just like you. And we both laughed at each other, but
Hello.
could never get it interested in it, but that's fine. What's this? Bring them to go and bring them instead of...
See you later.
Where am I getting this? Oh, hang on. Am I getting him another bloody basic thing to ring back to him? For the love of God. Where is it? Moonsteel Broadsword. Bring a Moonsteel Broadsword. Oh, and that's what... Oh, great. Well, a player, I gotta... Yeah. Hang on. I need to do something here. Put this over here so I can actually see what I'm doing. Okay. So what do you... there. Okay. A Moonsteel Broadsword. Let me just look that up. A Moonsteel Broadsword. I've never done any of these quests because I... So is this a... holy Jesus. 4-step... Oh, okay. Steel bars, strong flux, heavy grinding stone. Oh, lesser moonstone, heavy leather. Wow, that takes a bit of... Blade costs 7 gold on the auction house. Even if it was free, the time it takes to ferry over to it isn't worth your time. I still don't hate to go to plains and mats to blacksmith safe rents, it's not worth it otherwise. Up to 25 gold on my server. Yeah, no, I could tell. I didn't even need to read the comments on that weapon. I just saw what was needed to make it. Steel bars, moonstones, and the stats on it. I was like, well, they ain't going to be cheap if it was available. Okay, so we're just going to drop this ban on this quest, which is just bullshit. Okay. Right. Give me a second here. Oh. That's alright. I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna have to go back to town to empty my bags, but I don't think there's a bloody venter around here anywhere. Some new names in the guild. Oh, did she? What? Nope. Oh no. Oh no. Well, I'm saying oh no because Gelly was a druid, far as I was aware, and they were around 52, 53, and I don't see their name there anymore. Druid. Oh dear. Are you hardcore? Normal. Yep. Hardcore. Hardcore. Iron Overseer. Okay. I don't think there is a vendor here, is there? No. Just bear with me, I'm just checking a few things I need to update. Bloody passwords. Okay. Alright, just gonna run to town, gonna turn a few things in.
Looking for something specific?
Okay, that's good. One too many. Okay. 10 agility, 3 stamina. Yeah, fantastic DPS pants. Yeah, great stuff. I don't think there's a bank here. Could be wrong.
Safe travels.
But, okay. You attempt to swim across here, but I think there's level 40 sea monsters in the water. From memory. So we should be level 39. It probably could have been a bit more efficient. Less talking, more level. Stinky. What's he escaping from? Just gonna see what level mobs. Level 36. Yes, it's not always possible to be out leveling the mobs and zones, but you can. The entry level quests you can come in and do so, and then whoa, level 37. See, if I was equal level, well, I'm level 38, so that's amazing. That didn't aggro on me. Interestingly, I think it will now. No, it's a bit weird. Last time I was really in this area was a frost mage. I'm used to blinking and teleporting and having all the bloody all the tools to get out of the trouble. And whenever I go on water, what have we got here? That's what I was talking about. Those big boys. And I do think some mobs have more aggro ranges. Have more aggro ranges? Are more aggressive. Are more naturally aggressive, I believe. Okay. Doesn't look like there's... Let's get into the water. Alright, there's plenty of those turtles I was killing before. What is that? Is that Warlock? Level 40. Yeah, I'm 38, so 40 should aggro a little bit on me, I think. 41. So we're in the realm of those mobs being a little bit... That was wasn't so bad actually. What's that quest? Oh, Jesus, I nearly clicked on that. What is that? Level 40. Right, you're joking, I can't get up. Come on. Stop trying to attack that mob. Surely not. Are you serious? Unbelievable. As my TBC Guildmaster would say. Holy stick, man. Alright, there we go. Now I think there's a few ambush spider type guys here. I think they could be 40s. What the hell? Doesn't have much life, but it's alright. Come here, big boy, come here. We don't want to fight two of them. Alright. See the threat difference already. I've got 3 dots up. What we'll do is we'll let pull again. Alright. Look at that, still caught him in threat. Alright. I've got so used to skinning every time I kill something on my TBC Warlock, I'm instantly trying to right click on the body. What is this, level 37? God, I've been in this area so many times because I'm geared to the max. Trying to do the Warlock quests. Okay. Oh, I was alt tabbing. What was that, a spider? Yes, I'm used to coming through here and pulling every bloody mob. Because I think I've been about level 35 or something. Possibly. So it's amazing what being 1 or 2 levels can do for you in aggro ranges. Can't remember this quest whatsoever. I'll send the big boy in. So what you can do, and this is a lesson DPS have we all got to learn, is let the tank get aggro. So I've got 2 dots up. I'll put the 3rd one up. Got a Shadow Trance. I'm just going to blow it out of the water here. Oh, I'm just loving the idea of Shadow Burn. Hey, big fella. What are you trying to give me? You're trying to give me shit, mate? Where are these guys? They're all the way over here. I know them well because I've leveled here as a Frost Mage. No problems. We will do that for you. Because I need the XP. But we will come down here and we will level Rip Scale. What the hell is a Rip Scale? Rip Scale. scale. Why is warp scale showing up? But he's there on that map. Okay. We'll just run through 2 spots. It's down the road. Oh, is that someone on a horse? Alright. Gilly. He must have died. Druid must have died. Just gonna double check. Alright, the mobs are getting to my level now. Okay. It's obviously not answering. So yeah, it can be a bit touchy. Ah, fuck, mate. Yeah. What? What class is that? Thought he'd lost another class. Ah, shit. Holy shit. Yes, that'll be hard. It'll be very hard. Oh god, all these deserters. Oh, shit. What level's he? So yeah, I just didn't want to get all that jumping me, just in case. Thought I had to talk to this bloke.
Shadow trance.
Bit rude. Ah, there we go. Jeez, I'm tired of going back and seeing that bloke, I'll tell you that much. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's just, oh, you're joking. Let's jump down. Come on, big fella. Alright, so Gilly lost 2 characters, a 56 mage, then a 53 druid. Jesus. He was absolutely smashing through on his druid. Now I've run to this area so many times. I'm used to getting absolutely swarmed with mobs coming at me. Yeah, so remember all these bloody crocodiles. You come down here. Okay. We're gonna trigger one. I knew that. Had to. Alright, let's just get an 8 dot on. We'll let him get a third. Alright, that's 4. What I get for not looking behind me. And that's what I'm talking about, picking the fights and not getting swamped. It's alright, I suppose I wanted a ding 39.
Shadow trades.
Kill a mob. We'll fight the mobs there, we might as well. There's the bloody thing. Oh, did I switch that another toy? Oh, I can't remember which way I came. Come back, we don't want to fight too. Let's fight a spider. Ooh, Deadmire. Deadmire. Why isn't Deadmire on my list? He drops no items. We are so close to the next level. Okay. SOB. You SOB. Where'd that mob go? Or is he invisible? "49 seconds to next level. Just turn in the quest, but that'd be too fucking easy. Just don't want to run into that level 45 mob, he'll fucking smash me. Smash me like a guitar." Okay, Casey. Well, looks like we killed a spider. just as I go near you, another spider come over. Get into him, big boy. Come on, big boy, hit him. Get him. Smash him. Hit him. Come on, one more taunt. There we go. Let's dot away. This is the one about macro. Pump. Oh yeah. A lot of fucking around in those 6 hours. Okay. 6 hours to get from level 38 to 39. Jesus, I fucked around. Alrighty. I was going to take a wee break. I'll be back. I'll be back.
And then another. And then another. And then another.
You need something? Farewell.
And then another. And then another. And then another.
Safe travels.
Alright, we're back. Let me just double check everything's working. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, we're back. Okay, so we're gonna do this quest. Oh. It's against the big demon. Clear up everything around here, just in case I've got a fear. Big flames on. Put my wand up. Beautiful. I think that's too far away. Okay, we'll put that flame on him. Shadow silk, that's what we want. Let's get that big boy. So this demon will be... How the hell did I pull with that?
Shadow trance.
Okay. Beautiful. Oh, yeah. Gotta put that in action. Where would we go? What would we do, please? We would do that. Oh, that actually makes it very handy. So that Shadow Master from here on in. Okay. So we'll eat some buff food. 6 stamina, 15. I'll just check. Have I got better buff food than that? 8 stamina. Yeah, I guess. We're going up against the big boy. 25%. Let's just check around. There's nothing that's going to sneak up on us. Alright. Tab.
Well met.
Let's cleanse the...
Light bless you.
Let's do some cleansing. I'm ready to go. This may be the last ride of men, humans, elves. Get in there, big boy. Get in there. I'll put one dot. Whoa. I don't like you being so far back. Come on. Better. One more big dot. Alright, let's go. Let's get you buffed up. Okay. Let's feed. Let's get you healed. Put you in. Put fear on you. Okay. Get him, big boy. Let's drain his soul. Thank you. Mission accomplished.
Light be with you.
Ooh. That was a nice little...
Be careful.
Who am I returning that to? Yeah, right. Well, let's just do that then, eh? Okay. Do I need anything else?
Greetings. Go with honor, friend.
Just check something here, just want to make sure. Shard of a Fellhound. Okay. Shard of the Fellhound. What is that about? saying I'm not getting a stupid bloody... Okay. Let's head back to our mate over here in Threadmore. Just concerned, I want the shadow one. It's always bloody confusing. This is the thing that pisses me off about Warlocks, is that they got given... Fuck. They got given a... They got given a fire spell. It should be Shadow Fire. It should be Shadow Flame. Like it... But it's powered by shadow damage. Not fire damage. Just makes sense. Oh, slow me back. What's that all about? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, shut. See, these have got big fucking ammo ranges on them. Well,
Shadow trance.
oh, level 41? No wonder they're aggroing on me. Okay, what's that? Let's just be safe here. I'm running towards an elite. Oh, Jesus. The rot. Oh, God. Where are you, rot? I don't want to fight you either because you're probably higher level. Yeah, 44. Bugger that. Want to get through you. Level 41 spider. And where I entered, everything was level 38, 39. Okay. See, memory's a good thing. I've run through here because I remember this bloody... okay, yep. Get down here. Get there. Oh, that was cool. Okay, mobs here, level 39. Oh, now we tick over. You want to give us quests. Bloody typical. Jeez, I don't know if that was my stomach growling or... Don't know what the aggro range of these big boys are, but let's just... Oh, shit. Could have pulled two of them. There's a bloody hell up there. Shit. Leap, big boy, leap. Let's get out of the water. Come with me, big fella, come with me. Let's just get out. Oh. What happened there? A very short... What the fuck was that just flew over? Alrighty. Bum bum. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. How many quests have we got? 18 of 20, alright. Wow, without even... How far are we? 20 minutes? Ah, okay, I'm gonna say. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Ba-da-da-da. Normally, I think I would take the offhand and then pair it with the dagger you can get from the monastery. But, shit. But I'm not going to be running, well, I'm not going to be running that dungeon, I don't think. I haven't run any dungeons. Saw a bunch of guildies go into a dungeon, all you saw is death, 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 death. Is that 4? Death. I think the tank DC'd and took the rest of them out. You're gonna make me run all the way upstairs, aren't you? Well, we can do that a little bit later. More 4. Hang on, just. Important for the duty. I just wished, graphically, as a warlock, as you gain more power and you got more shadow power, it affected the look of your character, you know, like you were getting corrupted, you know? These are the little things I do. The class fantasy. I certainly would do the demonology, I certainly would do warlocks and demonology better.
What can I do for you?
Yeah. Take the spider meat. Back here. Okay.
See you around.
See you later. Says the guy's dog. Oh. Is this my first time talking to? Oh, Jesus Christ! To Jaina? Jaina? Oh. No. I'm talking to...
King's honor, friend.
Oh. What a disappointment. Yeah.
Be careful.
Nah, mate, nah. I'd rather have stamina. Oh, Jesus. Just about kill myself.
Need help? For the Alliance.
Okay. Is that it, Captain? I'll get a disc because I want to kill this fellhound.
Well met.
Discless.
See you soon.
Because it's confusing as all buggery, and I'd rather just do it, get it done. Because it's saying I need the fellhound quest done to get the shadow damage weapons, and I don't want fire damage stuff. Just going for the shard of the fellhound here, it's bloody confusing. It's like a million years. Alright, we'll just going for the shard. Yeah. 5,000 XP. So So it's 5k XP, which isn't too bad. Okay. There's only one thing I have about this area. Is zipping across the roads are a pack of 4 hyenas. I think they're hyenas. Hyenas? They're not wolves. I'm sure they're hyenas. And they don't follow the rules of the road as you level through all of WoW Classic or WoW Classic Seasonal Mastery. Is the majority of the time, but not all the time, mobs don't really come onto the roads. They are very close sometimes, but actually, thinking of Desolus, there's actually a few other mobs that waddle onto the road. Okay. There's some quest here that... No. Doesn't look like there's any new quests open up here. Alright, so everything here is pretty much green or grey, which means I shouldn't... are going the wrong way. It's hard to believe that I had 47 gold two and a half levels ago. But I went and trained all my demons up. Trained up a shitload of spells up. Oh. Someone's killed the mobs. Okay. Ah. These are the boys I'm talking about. That crisscrossed the roads. Obviously someone got jumped by these. I get to skin them. Even at level 30, these guys would cause dramas. If you walked into all four. I wonder if Blizzard will be alive by the end of this time next year, the way things are going. So I'm going to make our ass around here. We're going to suck the life. Oh shit, hang on. Have I got that? Oh, yep, I have. Okay, I was going to say. SR. Did I have another ability in that? I think I did. When my wrist, my right hand wrist was playing up. Best tech, okay. Merry Christmas. Patricia. Oh god. What's that, 1 plus? Oh no, they're decent. Probably more decent for a warrior or yeah, for a warrior. Strength, agility. Hardcore, I think you want as much stamina as you can pack on yourself. Killing something 15%. Alrighty. Almost there. I did see an elite, but I just didn't want to risk it. I was level 36 or something. Big bloody Felguard. Yeah, I've no interest in doing that quest because I think that's a. As I made the comment in the TBC raid a couple of weeks ago, I was like, when the bridge first went down to go to Bash, I said, oh wow, look at the graphics. Can you imagine what they'd be like in the year 2020? Meanwhile, we're playing the same game. Memories. Okay, let's get him. Oh, well, right behind me. Oh, is that the big boy? Let's just... Oh, you got me, dirty bastard. GPS, not damage, huh? Oh, you can see this is something that demonology warlock should be able to do. Skin, you fight and kill demons, and you can get resources off demons that allows you to make your pet stronger and shit like that. As far as I'm concerned, that's what should happen. Okay, let's go to Ratchet, which is my base. Because it's got a bank, it's got a flight point, it's small, and it's got boat access to Thuramore and Booty Bay. It is. But what the hell am I? Alright. And for some reason, there's a warlock. The warlocks are here. I have no idea. Maybe it's the same thing. It's a little shithole with the exact same features I mentioned. Allows them to get into sneak into the bigger places.
I got what you need.
Yeah, that's what she said. Okay, let's sell all that off.
Keep it real.
I will, my friend. I will. In the year 2000.
Time is money, friend.
In the year 2000. Oh, we can get rid of that. Yeah, destroy that. Thank you. We'll put you in the bank. I'll put you in the bank. Do that with you as well. Okay.
Have a good one.
Have a good one, my friend. Whoa, whoa, oh. It's not easy being green. Okay. Honey, I'm home.
What can I do for you?
Shard of the Fell. Oh. That's what we want. Okay. Normally I would take this 30-minute cooldown. Geez, that's a waste. Is it sexy looking? Not really. What about the staff? Now normally I would take the orb and compare, and then take the weapon from Shadow. Have I got Atlas loot here? No? Pass. Plater. Detail streamer. Questy. Bag sync. I must have that. Thought I did. Anyway, I think it gives +9 to shadow, +9 to magic damage. I think it has 6 intellect on it, 9, and that ends up being 24 versus 19. But this has got 3, so technically at the moment I've got 4 stamina, 2 agility, and 4. So all right, choose one of these. Accept.
Farewell. Can I help you?
Actually, you should be given both, honestly. I get the feeling maybe Season of Mastery I can. We'll find out.
Have a good one. Need help?
I need robes of the Archmage. Components of the enchanted gold blood robe. I think that's pretty good. What it leads to. Components. Hold on, I'm just going to quickly look it up. Components. What is it called? Components 4, sorry. Components 4. The enchanted gold blood robe. What are we getting? Oh, I have to get a gold bar. Okay. What else do I need then? I have to jump through about 4 hoops. Hateful blood. Okay. Swallow, coal, soul shard. And what do I get at the end of it? 10 stamina, 17 intellect. Okay, well that is a lot. But I was lucky enough to get plus 11 stamina, so...
See you around.
Darkness. Hang on. Shadow is now mine. Oh, 2 gold. Okay. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Um. All right, let's go. Okay, 1 2 1 2. So we got some shadow power now. Interesting. What I'll do, I'll get to. Pardon me, jeez. So many spells not trained.
Can I help you?
Yeah.
See you later.
Talk to me.
Yeah, is it?
Keep it real.
Okay.
What's up?
Ahahaha.
Hurry back. Time is money, friend.
Ooh. Yeah. Hostile takeover. Yeah. Geez, you overvalue spirit of it.
Glad I could help. Hurry back. Yo. Glad I could help.
Hmm. How many quests I got? Oh yeah, we dropped a few. Zandala.
Hey there. Have a good one.
I'm not sure if you can buy that. Okay, what do we got here? Okay. Got a few quests to do. Just gonna have a short break and I'll be back. Stream will return. See you soon.